Sam, could you ever dreamt of making a debut like that, Boxing Day, MCG, and playing that sort of innings?
It was quite surreal, obviously, with the big crowd, biggest crowd I've ever played in, and I feel like the boys welcomed me, so just playing with that freedom and backing myself, and lucky to get a few runs today. Obviously a bit disappointed with the way I got out, but hopefully we get a bit of momentum for tomorrow.
Yeah, Sam, congratulations. Just want to ask what happened. Can you tell with Kohli there, and specifically that we saw you, defending also well in the Shield game. So was there any, plans from the team that you have to play in a particular way, or because as I said that we saw you defending well also?
Yeah, I answered your first one. I was just doing my gloves, and I think he accidentally bumped me, but I think that's just cricket, just the tension, and I think for me, just having that freedom and just backing myself and just trying to bring the best version of each ball. So lucky enough to get a few runs today.
Yeah. Could you just describe your battle 1-to-1 with Jasprit Bumrah? That has been the talk of the today.
He's a legend of the game, obviously, so I was trying to put a bit of pressure on him, and it paid off today. But obviously, I think he took 3 wickets and he changed the momentum. But I think always challenging myself, trying to bring the best out of myself. So just getting that contest with him and trying to take his lines away.
But the first few overs you struggled, and then the kind of audacious stroke, was that deliberate, pre-planned, or how do you describe that?
I think just getting used to the wicket. First time facing him, getting used to his action. Obviously, he beat my bat quite a few times, and I was lucky enough to get a few away, but it was a great contest.
I will keep to one question.
Yes. Sam, some of those scoop shots were pretty spectacular. Was that premeditated at all? Did you anticipate that was a region you might be able to score against Bumrah?
Yeah, definitely premeditated, especially with the pace. But just trying to keep my head still and just watch it as hard on my bat. But yeah, got a few away today and changed the field, which was good. And then trying to bowl to my zones.
Sam, at the start of the day, you sort of sprinted out to the middle. I was wondering whether you'd already worked out with who was going to face the first ball, whether that was part of your routine or just a bit of adrenaline?
Nah, that's a part of my routine. Always like to go out first, assert my dominance in a way and trying to own the crease. But yeah, I told Uzi straight away I'm facing first ball, and he's so good to bat with, very calm and relaxed, and just told me to trust my instincts and back my game.
The ramp shot, how did you come up with that, and did you talk to anyone else in the team before deciding to have a go with that with Jasprit?
I worked with my batting coach, Ahmed, and Shane Watson, obviously with my mental stuff. But the boys, Pat Cummins was being really good to me, just saying, be myself, and I'm here for a reason because I'm scoring runs. So I felt that was the right moment today to do it, and yeah, it paid off.
Yeah, Sam, playing the ramp shot, I'll let all of you. Does it cross your mind at all, I'm going to look silly if I get out this way, and sort of the backlash that might come from it? Is that
Nah, not really. I think it probably will look silly if I did get out, but I worked pretty hard on that shot, and I feel like it's probably a safe shot for me, really. But I think that's the beauty about being young and maybe a bit naive, but I'm just trying to put pressure back on the bowlers the best way I think is, and yeah, good to get a few runs today.
Take 3 or 4 more, Phil.
Just I'll take you right back to the start with Mark Taylor. Had you met Mark before? And yeah, I guess you may not have been old enough to see him back clearly, but what did he say to you? Yeah,
that was my first time meeting him, so he just said back myself, and what a great opportunity to represent your country, cap number 468, so very special moment for me and my family. My twin brother Johnny and Billy, my older brother, came here as well, so yeah, super stoked.
Sam, just wondering if you'd how much of the first 3 tests you've watched, and specifically the top order, they struggled to score runs, and you probably freed them up a little bit today with how you batted. Just your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I watched quite a bit actually, to be fair. I always would have like a grade game or a big bash game, so whenever I ever had the opportunity, I'd watch it straight away. But I think, like I said, batting with Uzi, he's got that calm presence about him, and just had good chats in the middle. So yeah, it was good.
Hey Sam, just a question about sort of putting the percentages in your favour as a batter. Do you think younger generations are looking at that, I suppose, in different ways maybe than in the past in terms of taking that positive option rather than trying to, I guess, get the battle away from the ball?
Yeah, definitely. I reckon maybe 20, 30 years ago, people was probably saying defend a lot, just bat all day. But I think new generation, new shots. It's exciting for me, obviously. I like doing that, putting pressure back on the bowlers, and hopefully it pays off in the next innings.
Nice one, guys.
Did seem a bit of a campaign of intimidation against you by the Indian bowlers today. Your response to that was pretty telling as you whacked them around the ground. Is that sort of the way you like to respond to that kind of thing? Does it get your blood up, having that sort of energy directed at you from the opposition?
Yeah, for me, I was just trying to get in the contest, and whoever I was facing, just trying to bring the best version of myself. Obviously, it got heated at times, which was good for me. Just feel like that brings the best out of me, and yeah, hopefully it go well next innings.
Excellent. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.